Trump signs order to protect oil. This is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own homework. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. Investor Lot. Today we're going to be discussing oil and Trump's signed protection order of oil. So as you know, oil has hit a low of $34 per barrel for WTI. There's been a massive oil glut. We've got all this inventory. Coronavirus has been locking down Europe. All of these things have happened in one time. This has got so many people worried about big oil, the future of oil, and if prices continue to be in the low 30s, you know, are they going to be able to make profit? Are we losing money? And then this juicy article just came out from oilprice.com. So as we can see here, Trump signs order to protect fracking. This is as follows in his tweet. Just signed an order to protect fracking and the oil and gas industry. This means jobs, low energy bills, and continued American energy independence. Sleepy Joe would ban fracking and destroy the American energy jobs. He has no clue. So Trump tweeted this actually on Sunday, and here we're going to see the memorandum.
Here we go. The president referred to a memorandum on Saturday titled Memorandum on Protecting Jobs, Economic Opportunities and National Security for All Americans. The economic impacts of prohibiting or sharply restricting the use of hydraulic fracturing and other technologies. In a rally in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump was talking how the energy industry is an essential contributor to GDP. So the energy aspect of the two candidates' platforms is a delicate one. Although polls suggest that most Americans are concerned about climate change, there are democratic states that are heavily reliant on both oil and gas production for their livelihoods. Within this memorandum, it has a report here issued from the Council of Economic Advisors. They're estimated by lowering energy prices, the use of fracking and other innovations has saved the USA consumers $203 billion per year, or 2,500 annual savings for a family of four. These savings disproportionately benefit low-income households, which spend a larger amount of income on their energy bills. The CEA also estimated that greater productivity had reduced the domestic price of natural gas by 63% as of 2018 and led to a 45% decrease in the wholesale price of electricity, and had reduced the global price of oil by 10% as of 2019. So cheaper bills. So Trump was saying that they have now a dominant position and they're a powerhouse in energy production across the world. So this is echoed by countries such as China and Russia that are all clamoring for policies that would undermine that position. So Trump was stating that some of these voices are calling for, legislative or regulatory mechanisms to ban or restrict the use of fracking and other technologies. And in Trump's opinion, such proposals are not responsible. Trump states that this would be harmful to both the economy and national security of the USA. So within 70 days of the date of this memorandum, the Secretary of Energy, in consultation with the United States Trade Representative, must report to the President. So they must submit a report to the President with all of these factors in. So the first factor is economic impacts of prohibiting or sharply restricting the use of hydraulic fracturing and other technologies, including any loss of jobs, wages, benefits, and other economic opportunities by Americans who work in or indirectly benefited by the energy industry and other industries, including mining for sand and minerals. Any increases in energy prices, including the prices of gasoline, electricity, heating, and conditioning for Americans, including senior citizens and other persons on fixed incomes. The Secretary of Energy is hereby authorized and directed to publish this memorandum in the Federal Register. Donald J. Trump.
So as you can see, the oil prices weren't doing too well. So the oil prices were having, they were having a drop into the $34 per barrel range. And then now we're looking at $38 per barrel after this kind of tweet. As soon as that tweet hit as well, we were looking at the oil prices for my baby Oxy. And Oxy had surged by 5%. Exxon had surged as well. And also Chevron. So they were all booming on this kind of news. There's also an article here saying that Rystad Energy was saying that COVID has actually accelerated the peak oil demand to 2028. So they're predicting that global oil demand will peak in 2028 at 102 million barrels per day. Also saying that because of the recent pandemic, that the demand is not going to be back to pre-pandemic levels until 2023, although India and China are consuming so much energy right now. They're just eating up the oil. We are also hoping for OPEC to maybe make some cuts and hold the oil price up as well. So we're hoping the governing body can just, maybe sanction how much people can produce at this moment in time. because I know some oil rigs are returning, people are drilling. The Philippines is working with China, Duterte is also drilling for oil. So everybody's jumped back into the oil game. And it makes you wonder why. If oil is dying out and oil is dead, then why is everyone jumping back into oil? Why are people like opening rigs again? Why are we drilling for oil? Why is there new oil being produced? If there's no money in it, then why is this happening? And it's because the peak oil demand, according to Saudi Arabia and its oil giant Aramco, say that it's still nowhere in sight. We still haven't peaked yet. There's so much room for oil, we use oil for everything. And the truth of the matter is, we're gonna need oil still for many years to come. Until we fully transition and find a better source of energy, then we're gonna rely heavily still on the global oil market. So where do I think oil prices are currently gonna go as well? I have no idea, because there's so many factors in place. But I'm hoping that next year, we're probably gonna be able to see something pretty juicy and maybe see oil back into the 50s levels. So I'm hoping that mid next year, things are gonna start to restore. If that vaccination pops off as well and global demand comes back, we're gonna see oil at $60 a barrel soon. But yeah, this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own homework. Much love, Mr. Investor Lot, over and out.